Hey, what's up, y'all? So we about to see who this message is for. I truly don't know. I just felt like I need to do a reading right now, and it could be for, somebody out there who needs to hear it. So, God, for universe, any messages at all? Okay. All right, any more messages? God, just for universe, any messages at this time for whoever needs to hear it. Just let me give it this time. Okay. All right. Interesting. All right, here. So we got 3 cards to fill out. They're all in the reverse here. First card out is a Ace of Cups, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Then we got the 5 of Pentacles here. This could be, representing an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we got some swords energy down here, 6 of Swords in the reverse. So this represents, like an air sign. But the first thing I'm getting here with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, I feel like there was a start or there was a new beginning here that just never took off. It never happened. This message could be for whoever is dealing with a water sign, or earth energy or whatever, or just forget the signs. It just, if it resonates with you, it resonates. But I feel like somebody was in a situation where a person thought they had a soulful connection. And they thought that this connection was going to bring them a new start in love that for some reason I just think it never happened. The 5 of Pentacles here coming in right next to it. It could definitely be a false start or, a start that never happened with an earth sign. But I'm also getting a sense of like a person felt like they needed to isolate themselves for a reason. I don't know if it's because of this start never happened, and so because of that, it's like they had to recover from that broken connection. But I feel like somebody is in isolation right now, and it has to do with a lot of emotional baggage. Someone feels very in their head about what happened or why this start never happened, or about a connection that they just knew that they had with a person, but it led them nowhere. So it's almost like this connection made you feel super insecure about your own thoughts, trusting your own intuition, your own feelings about a situation. Also, this falling out or this disconnection that you have with another person, it really shined a light, I think, on a lot of you guys' unresolved issues from the past. And it could have brought up old issues. It could have just, fucked up some old wounds that you had and things that you thought you were over, but you necessarily weren't over. So now you're trying to really, truly recover from it. I feel like a lot of you guys out there right now, you're just not in a good place emotionally. You could be hiding this from other people. You could be hiding just how sad you are or just how at a loss you are because you don't have this connection anymore. But I do feel like this was a significant connection for a lot of y'all. It was someone you were, I feel like you thought would really lead you to a new beginning. And that's what hurts so bad, or that's what's making it so hard for you to recover from this, is because you really got your hopes up. Someone really got their hopes up and they were completely let down by the situation. Any clarifications? God, I'm just going to clarify the situation. Okay. So we got the Daughter of Swords in the reverse. All right. And then we got the 4 of Wands in the reverse. Wow. So I feel like, yeah, you're not in communications with this person who you fell out with. With the Daughter of Swords in the reverse, it's like, I feel like someone wants to rush through their feelings. They want to rush through a situation that fell apart instead of truly looking at it and analyzing it and trying to see what went wrong and trying to learn from it. It's like you're not paying attention to that. You just are completely dragged down by your emotional baggage, by your feelings, by your loss. You feel like you've lost something. The Four of Wands here in the reverse, it just goes, with this Ace of Cups in the reverse, and it tells me that you really did think that, this person or this connection, this emotional feeling that you had with someone, you thought it was going to lead to something real. You truly, honestly did. And I don't even know if you let that other person know that you felt that way, but in the inside, you felt that way. And I think that it's such a lack of communication at this time that I don't believe those emotions were expressed. I think it was very unstable, this connection. But even despite the connection being, not solid, you still felt it very deeply, and you still thought it was going to lead you to a new start, a new beginning. And it's like conflicts happened. It was some type of lack of communication. It was a falling out in some type of way, and there was some type of conflict. It could be in a home environment. I'm not sure, but a lot of you guys, some of you guys out there, you could have been living with this person, and maybe that person moved out, or maybe you moved out. I feel like there was a person isolated themselves as a reaction to this situation not working. Okay. So we got the Strength card here. It could be dealing with the Leo, more fire energy, and then we got more cups, Seven of Cups here in the reverse. But the Strength card in the reverse, coming up to the Seven of Cups in the reverse, I feel like someone was being very cowardly almost, because I feel like a person did have options in love, and this could have been the reason for this connection not working out, is because someone had options, but they were insecure, or they were just scared to reveal that, so they kind of hid that, but it came to the surface anyway, and shit boiled over, and the connection was over. It was done. I feel like there's confusion too. There's a lot of confusion. It's like a person is confused of whether or not this connection was something real. They're trying to figure out, if it wasn't real, if it wasn't meant to be, then why is this still an issue for me? Why am I still thinking about this lost connection? Why can't I just move on? Why can't we just, call it quits and a new start happens? But it's like, for some reason, I feel like you guys are blocked off now because of however this shit played out. It's like you feel like you wasted your emotions on someone. You wasted your time, you wasted your emotions, and now you're confused. Now you don't know what's up, what's down. Now you can't trust your intuition. Now there's a lot of emotional baggage and unresolved issues from your past coming up, looking you dead in your face, and it's making you feel very insecure. It's making you feel very insecure about the possibility of connecting. Even if you have options in front of you, you can't fucking trust the options in front of you. You can't. It's like, I feel like a lot of y'all could have options now. Just because you have a connection that was broken, it doesn't mean that you don't have any options. I just feel like the options in front of y'all are not options that you seem to be comfortable with. You don't feel like you can trust any of them. And it's almost like, if I couldn't trust this first connection that I was so 100% sure about, why the hell would I trust these other connections that I'm iffy about already? So I just feel like you're not secure with this. You know what I'm saying? And it's blocking your creativity. It's blocking your growth, your progress on yourself. It's really making you feel not as confident as you were feeling before. I feel like some of you guys could have definitely been, denied in some way, shape, or form, rejected. And because of that, you're taking it personally. You're making it about you when it's really not about you. I feel like the rejection that took place here, it was because of outside influences. It was because of, disharmony within the connection, and it wasn't anything that you could have done to prevent it. I feel like this was a karmic type of situation. Whatever happened here, the falling out that occurred, if someone walked away and isolated themselves, it's because it was the motions of how things needed to play out. That was actually the way things needed to happen. Yeah, I just feel like this Seven of Cups in the reverse, though, the confusion is so much. I just feel like you guys are all over the place. Whomever this reading is for, I know that this shit is bothering you to your core. It's really on your mind, even if you're not sharing that with anyone else. And it's really making you think about yourself and making you feel, a little insecure about yourself. So, Three of Cups, it was definitely a third-party situation here. I believe the Sun of Wands in the reverse, Hermit in the reverse, could have been dealing with a Virgo, could have been dealing with a fire sign, also air energy. This reading could be for anyone, to be honest, but I just feel like there was definitely a third-party situation. It's making, you know, this shit fucked you up. Even if you're not even telling other people about it, you're thinking about it. The person you were connecting with, the reason this connection didn't work out, I think you believe that this person had options other than you. I think it's making you feel bad about yourself. I think you're replaying things over and over again in your head. You're isolating yourself in the present, and definitely cutting off any potential for any new energy to come in. That's done. There's a lot of cards of isolation here, a lot of cards of non-movement, a lot of cards of being stuck in your head about, you feel like you were betrayed in some sense, or maybe you betrayed yourself. I think you feel like maybe you didn't do what you normally do, and you feel like you let down yourself, and that you shouldn't have given yourself to this connection, and maybe it wouldn't have affected you so bad when the shit didn't work out. I'm seeing a lot of that like self-loathing type of energy. A lot of you guys are lonely. You have lost your way. You don't see a clear path anywhere. You don't see any type of, I just feel like y'all don't see it. You're kind of angry about the way shit turned out. You're feeling negative about it. You don't see any pathway to any new form of love that's going to be good for you. It's just a lot of heartbreak here. A lot of just loner energy. You're crying over spilt milk. You're crying over connection that's no more. And I hate that for y'all. Like, I mean, I don't know who this reading is for, but I just really feel like someone is definitely dwelling over what was lost, and they feel like they don't have anyone on their team. They don't have anyone that will be loyal to them. And I think whoever this reading is for, the only thing y'all want is you want a pure connection. You want a real soulmate. You want someone who will be loyal to you, like seriously loyal to you, not on no fake shit, but you want that real deal. And I think a lot of y'all are just giving up hope on that right now because of your past, unfortunately. So I hope that reading resonated for somebody out there. If this is for any sign, it doesn't matter. Let me see and pull spirit cards for you guys. So first card says spiritual understanding. It says I'm bringing you esoteric information, symbols, and helping you understand spiritual truths. And this card says relationship harmony. So it says we angels are opening up the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So this gives me a sense of you are still disconnected from this person you're connecting with. This relationship harmony came in the reverse. Spiritual understanding came in the reverse. So I feel like you guys are after some type of understanding. You're trying to understand here, what went wrong and why, and what is this for? What is it supposed to teach me about myself? How can I take what happened here and move on to something better? And you are really after that understanding. You're really looking at yourself deeply at this moment, which is why a lot of y'all are just isolating yourselves completely. And with the relationship harmony here, I feel like, you will be reconnecting in some type of way with someone who you fell out with. I feel like it's going to come at its own pace. It's not going to be anything immediate, but I think there will be some type of resolutions here that are going to happen. It's just going to happen naturally. people get over things at their own pace. You can't force a person to reconcile with you. You can't force a person to see things in your light. You can't do none of that. You can only just take things as they are and, see what happens. So I just feel like, right now you guys are going through the motions. You are yearning for some type of spiritual understanding. But once you acquire that understanding, there will be immediate growth. Okay? There will be an immediate turnaround to this. And it's just going to make you better. It's going to make you stronger. And it may actually be harder for the next person to come in and connect with you. But it may be worth it. It's like you can't give the best of yourself to everyone. And I think you're learning that, through the processes of life and what's going on. I think you're just learning that only those who are deserving should get your affections, and it's going to take time for you guys to really come to terms with who you are and what's meant for you, and stop clinging on to the past. Stop clinging on to people who walked away from you. Stop clinging on to emotional baggage. That's done and it's gone. Just try to find the lesson from it and keep it moving. Okay? So I hope this message resonated for somebody out there in some type of way. Let me know if it did. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.